The Alhambra, a palace citadel built for the Nasrid dynasty in the 13th century, is known as the last sigh of the Moors. Poetry was the inspiration for the architectural concept of this, the palace of the last Islamic Sultanate on the Iberian Peninsula. From the inscriptions engraved in the palace's stone walls, the architectural combination is understood to be a realization of descriptions of paradise found in Islamic verse.
For are there not in this garden wonders that God has made incomparable in their beauty, and a sculpture of pearls with a transparently light, the borders of which are trimmed with seed pearl?
Great architectural monuments not only stand as a testament of past time periods and cultures, they entice curiosity, contemplation, and spark the imagination. What human stories have these ruins witnessed as they withstood centuries of violence and transformation? What rises and falls of dynasties and kingdoms, personal dramas and human fates have unfolded within these ancient walls? The Alhambra of Granada has, over centuries, stirred artists, musicians, writers and poets due to its mystery and potential for fantasy.
The halls, instead of being naked and unfurnished, were set out with divans and ottomans of the rarest stuffs, embroidered with pearls and studded with precious gems. And all the fountains in the courts and gardens were playing.
After the Christian conquest at the end of the 15th century, the architectural complex saw additions and changes made by the conquerors to conform to their tastes and needs. Construction of the Palace of Charles V was started, while churches and monasteries were erected within the fortress walls. The atmosphere and life within the palace citadel took on a new tone.
I see in imagination the Catholic sovereigns prostrating themselves before the altar and pouring forth thanks for their victory, while the vaults resounded with sacred minstrelsy and deep-toned Te Deum.
What makes an architectural space come to life doesn't only lie in the beauty of what it is, but also in the potential of what it could be. When a fleeting shadow across a crumbling brick wall, or the sound of footsteps against a stone floor, inspires a thought, an image, a scene.
The Court of Lions was thronged with guards and courtiers and alfaqis, as in the old time of the Moors, and at the upper end, in the Saloon of Judgment, sat Boabdil on his throne, surrounded by his court and swaying a shadowy scepter for the night.
Myths, fables and legends have for centuries been born out of the ancient stones of the Alhambra, and the Moorish culture, which has faded away over time, is remembered through what the architecture that they left behind continues to inspire.